Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest down in Naples, Florida, is Ed Keller, the CEO of Hadinger Flooring. Ed, how you doing?
Kemp, we're doing great.
Okay, great.
Had a little weather here the last few days, and it's created quite the mess in Naples, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. It was a pretty devastating storm.
I know. That's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you. Before we get into all that, let me give you a little background. Most people know, Ed, you spent most of your life in the flooring business, and you've been at Hadinger's for, what, 3 years now? Is that right?
3 years now, a little over 3 years.
The Hadinger's, according to your website, and also I think based on volume, is the number one flooring store in Naples, isn't it?
We are. We pride ourselves in that. You know, we pride ourselves on customer service, and we do a good job in that.
Most people know Naples is a very affluent area. A lot of people that like that area. It's on the west coast of Florida, and it's a little bit south of the midsection. I don't know why they gravitate to there, but it's a very affluent area, isn't it?
It is affluent. It couldn't be any more beautiful. Normally, the weather's really good. It's a tropical paradise. Of course, it's below the freeze line, so we have luscious landscape and just beautiful waters, and it's a beautiful place to live.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this storm. I guess you discovered probably a Thursday or so that it was going to miss going up the east side and coming straight for you. I know you guys probably jumped through hoops to react to make sure you held on to your roof, because not only do you have a store there, but you've got a warehouse. So tell us about what happened, and then what's the aftermath of it.
So I believe the winds came through there at about 140 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to the storm, we closed the store to make sure employees were able to go home and buckle down and evacuate whatever needed to be. We put storm panels throughout the entire building. We have actually 4 buildings down there that we use. They were all boarded up. The good news is, coming back and seeing that, we didn't really sustain any real heavy damage wind-wise. The roof's still intact, the windows all intact, and more important than anything else, we didn't have the storm surge they thought we were going to have.
Yeah.
So we're dry, which is good.
Yeah.
Parts of Naples and Bonita, Fort Myers, Cape Coral did sustain quite a bit of water damage, and there's a lot of water out there in the roadways, and of course a lot of debris from the trees.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I've been following you today. So you live about, 45 minutes to an hour away, and you just visited the store today. There's no power at the store. You have no power at home either, and you're telling me that it may be a little while before you have that, right?
Yeah, there is no power. There's a couple pockets that have it, and the roadways, a lot of it's impassable because of the traffic lights being out, but there are less cars than I expected, and that's mainly due to there is no fuel.
Yeah.
With no power, there's no way to pump the gas, and of course the gasoline comes through the ports, and they were closed, so it's going to be a rough couple days.
Yeah, because it's actually warming back up, right? I mean, you've got sunshine and some warm temperatures, right?
It's 95 degrees right now, and it's clear blue sky, and it's beautiful. One would never think there was a major storm here in the last 2 days. Except
that there's no air conditioning, and you can't get fuel to run your generator, right?
Generator or run the automobile. So it is a crisis.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So when stores aren't open, there's no power. So it's we're pretty much a little bit at a standstill for now.
Okay, so when the power comes back on, which might be 3-4 days from now to maybe a week, how long will it be before you think people will be coming into Hadinger's to see how they're going to fix what's happened to them?
Well, there's been a lot of different types of damage. Of course, if a roof gets blown off, water gets in, it's one thing. But if it's a storm surge and we're dealing with drywall and a lot of things need to be replaced, it could be a few-week time period there before we see actual replacement. Of course, there are areas that just got wet.
Yeah.
We'll need to take care of that.
Right.
But over the years, we've had a lot of hard surface put in, too. So a lot of tiles on the floor. Mm-hmm. Most of that will escape the damage. And I guess we'll really find out how this waterproof flooring works.
That's right.
That'll be a real testimonial, and you can call me on that one, and we can talk about that.
Sounds
because
good.
I'm sure it's going to see its real test between Texas and Florida, we've had a lot of water.
Okay. One more quick question before I let you go. I know it's been a little over a year ago that you got in the cabinet business, and so you've been diversifying a little bit. I know that's actually done well for you. What is your mix now? Does your carpet sales, is it about what the national average is, which is about 40% of the volume?
It depends on how you look at it. With carpet, it would be about 40%.
Yeah.
But if you talk soft, with the amount of area rug business that we do, we do a tremendous amount of area rug business. And
right.
Overall retail, we're like $6 million in retail, and we do a great job with the rugs. So we put that hard surface down, and then we cover it right back up with area rugs.
Okay, all right. And one last thing real quick. I guess I'm going to see you. I know you remember the NFA, and we're meeting up in New England in less than a month, right?
Yep, looking forward to that up in Rhode Island, and we'll enjoy that cold weather. That's in between two weddings that I've had, and I married one daughter off in September and got another one in late October, and then the NFA right in between.
How about that? You've been busy. Good to hear that everything you survived. This could have been a lot worse, and that everything at Hadinger's has got a roof over it. So business should start ramping up pretty soon. It's great to catch up with you. You've been talking to Ed Keller, the CEO with Hadinger Flooring in Naples, Florida, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.